Pro has surprised me in the few weeks I've been using it, and I'm excited to share my first impressions. I'll admit, I wasn't initially jumping at the chance to get it. I skipped the pre-order phase and snagged it during a Black Friday sale. My journey with Pixel devices hasn't been extensive, with my only other experience being a brief stint with the Pixel Fold. But now, having spent some time with the Pixel 8 Pro, specifically exploring the features of the Pixel Pro model for the first time, I've been pleasantly surprised, and I haven't felt compelled to return to any other phone. So let's delve into my first impressions after spending a month with the Pixel 8 Pro. Regarding the design, the Pixel 8 Pro showcases a refined elegance, evolving from its predecessors with the subtle yet impactful enhancements. Having not used the Pixel 7 Pro, I was particularly drawn to the Pixel 8 Pro's flat screen. This feature immediately stood out to me as someone who prefers flat displays on smartphones. Holding the phone, the smooth and uninterrupted surface of the display was instantly noticeable. This flatness extends to the frosted back finish, offering a welcome change from the slippery gloss of previous models. The grippy texture inspires confidence while handling the phone, making it feel more secure and less likely to slip from my hand. However, the glossy camera housing is one design element that feels slightly out of place. Its shiny surface stands out against the matte backdrop, creating a visually inconsistency that I find a tad jarring. A frosted or textured camera housing would have achieved a more cohesive and aesthetically pleasing look. Now, shifting the focus to the display, the Pixel 8 Pro impresses with its 1344 by 2992 resolution and a pixel density of 489 ppi, translating to a remarkably sharp screen. The clarity of text and the detail in the images significantly enhance the user experience, whether for reading or browsing. The Pixel 8 Pro also boasts an adaptive refresh rate feature. This allows the display to dynamically adjust its refresh rate from as low as 1 Hz to as high as 120, depending on what you're doing. This adaptability plays a crucial role in two key areas: the smoothness of the visual experience and the efficiency of the battery usage. For activities that benefit from a high refresh rate like gaming, watching videos, or browsing social media, the display can ramp up to 120 Hz. This ensures a smooth and responsive experience, making every interaction with the device a pleasure. But the Pixel 8 Pro is equally smart when a high refresh rate isn't necessary. In situations like reading an ebook or viewing a photo, the refresh rate can drop as low as 1 Hz. And this isn't just about conserving battery, it's about intelligently optimizing battery life without sacrificing the quality of your experience. Another aspect of the Pixel 8 Pro's display optimization is its adaptive brightness feature, coupled with an impressive peak brightness of 2400 nits. The device automatically adjusts the screen brightness to suit your environment, ensuring comfortable viewing in any lighting condition. When in direct sunlight, the peak brightness of 2400 nits kicks in, offering clear and visible screen content even in the brightest outdoor settings. And remember to enable adaptive brightness to fully benefit from this feature, allowing the phone to make these adjustments automatically. And transitioning from the display to the performance, the heart of the Pixel 8 Pro is in the Tensor G3 chipset. This chipset has performed admirably in my daily usage, involving browsing, social media, and light gaming. It's been smooth and responsive, making everyday tasks a breeze. Even when I played a few games of Call of Duty, I didn't notice any slowdowns or hiccups. And it's important to note that my usage doesn't heavily lean towards mobile gaming. And despite its efficiency, it's also important to understand that the Tensor G3 chipset might not be as powerful as some of the top-tier chipsets like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 or Apple's A17 Pro, especially when it comes to handling more demanding tasks such as intensive gaming or heavy video editing. That said, I haven't experienced any performance issues during my month of usage. And beyond its raw performance, the real power of the Tensor G3 is in its AI capabilities. The smooth functioning of features like Google Assistant, Magic Eraser, and Live Translate on the Pixel 8 Pro shows how advanced Google's AI technology is. There's much to admire on how Google crafted the user experience. The device runs on a clean, stock Android version, which I love. This approach means there's minimal bloatware, resulting in a fast, fluid, and highly customizable interface. This streamlined with uncluttered software experience truly allows you to appreciate the finer details and simplicity of using a Pixel device. And adding to the appeal, Google has packed the Pixel 8 Pro with so many cool and useful features. Standouts like Now Playing, Call Screen, and Recorder app go beyond fancy add-ons. They make the phone more practical and convenient. So let's talk about one of my favorite features, which is Call Screen. It uses Google Assistant to screen incoming calls and give you real-time conversation transcription. This feature makes things easier and feels natural and conversational, which is great for managing calls efficiently and avoiding unnecessary interruptions. And of course, we must recognize the importance of regular updates. Google's commitment to timely software updates means the Pixel 8 Pro is always up to date with the latest Android version and security patches. This is a major plus for users who value security and staying current. While the Pixel 8 Pro may not compete with the raw speed of some of top-tier phones, its combination of advanced AI features and a clean, user-friendly software environment presents a compelling package. It offers a well-rounded experience that balances performance with innovative software solutions. However, for those whose top priority is peak performance for the most demanding tasks, alternative options may better fit those specific needs. And as we move from discussing the software to the battery life of the Pixel 8 Pro, it's worth noting how this device holds up in day-to-day usage. The Pixel 8 Pro consistently lasts me an entire day with moderate usage, including browsing, social media, and the occasional light gaming. The adaptive battery feature, which optimizes battery life based on my usage pattern, has extended the battery life as the weeks pass. However, I did disable the always-on display to conserve as much battery as possible. And when I didn't have access to a charger, the extreme battery saver mode helped maximize battery life when I needed it. Compared to other flagship phones, the battery performance of the Pixel 8 Pro is not as impressive. Typically, I have about 20 to 30% battery remaining at the end of the day, which is decent, but it could also be better. Engaging in high-demand activities such as intense gaming or 5G usage will deplete the battery more quickly. So while the Pixel 8 Pro's battery life is sufficient for everyday use and comes with valuable features for battery optimization, there may be better choices for power users or those who need a longer-lasting battery. Now let's talk about my experience with the Pixel 8 Pro's camera. So I've only had it for a few weeks, but the images I've gotten have truly impressed me. First, the Pixel 8 Pro's camera is undoubtedly a highlight of this phone. It's a triple sensor powerhouse with a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 48 megapixel telephoto lens. This combination gives you so much flexibility for capturing stunning shots. And Google's Best Take feature is a notable addition to this year's Pixel. When you hold down the shutter button, it captures a burst of photos and videos, then uses AI to suggest the best shot. It's great for ensuring you get all the perfect moments, and while it does require some processing time, the convenience it offers is great. Now, it's not perfect, and while some might argue that it detracts from the spontaneity of capturing the moment, I've found it useful for group photos. It saves the hassle of taking multiple shots to get one where everyone's happy. But after having experienced the Pixel 8 Pro's camera firsthand, I can see why Pixel cameras are highly praised. And with features like Best Take and its overall imaging capabilities, the Pixel 8 Pro stands out in the crowded smartphone market, but not just for capturing images, but also capturing memories. And another standout feature of the Pixel 8 Pro is its haptics. The precision is impressive, typing feels like you're using actual keys, and scrolling is smooth. And it's not just about the power. The vibrations make it feel like you're interacting with the device, making every action feel unique and easy to understand. Now, in my opinion, compared to other flagships, the Pixel 8 Pro excels. While the S23 Ultra's haptics are strong, I think that they lack this level of subtlety. And although the iPhone 15 Pro is known for good haptics, the Pixel 8 Pro offers a broader range and more satisfying feedback, in my opinion. Overall, the Pixel 8 Pro's haptics take the user experience up a notch, giving you an incredible subtle feedback that makes every interaction feel even better. So, after spending a whole month with the Pixel 8 Pro, I am seriously impressed. This phone is great in many ways, especially its incredible display. The colors are super vibrant and the details are incredibly sharp. And let's remember that camera system. It's a complete game changer. You have all these different photo options, so it's perfect for casual picture takers and those who are really into photography. And another thing that adds into the overall experience is Android's clean stock version. It's refreshingly simple and user-friendly, making the day-to-day use of the phone a total joy. The lack of unnecessary bloatware and the smooth operation of the OS contribute to an experience that's both super efficient and enjoyable. However, I have to admit it's not perfect. The battery life and the performance of the Tensor G3 chipset, while good, don't always measure up to the standards set by some of the other phone's rivals, especially for heavy users. But these things haven't taken away from my overall experience with the device. So to me, the Pixel 8 Pro is still my top choice for an everyday use. So if you're looking for a top-notch Android experience, the Pixel 8 Pro is worth considering. But that's going to wrap up my take on the Pixel 8 Pro. If you have any questions or thoughts about the device, don't hesitate to comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, remember to hit that subscribe button for more tech insights and reviews. Until our next video, stay tech savvy and keep exploring the world of gadgets.